Avalanche, symbol AVAX, AVAX, not that VAX, not the flu one, but this one's still looking pretty damn good as it does consolidate around the highs. Now let's go over to a daily and do a general overview for this one. Yeah, okay. All right, we do have a very natural invalidation point below yesterday's low, 47 bucks. Any sort of a tick below there, and I would be looking for this correction to play out a little bit further south before anything else, probably down to like 41 or 42 bucks. But for right now, this one acts pretty damn well. Full hour, I imagine, is printing. Actually, no, it's not printing any divergences, but we are seeing a bit of a reset, and most importantly, we are seeing that this is coming on declining BBWP. So volatility coming down as this one does consolidate. Obviously, it's put into higher lows and more or less just continuing on the medium-term timeframes here. Let's go over to the 12 hour and see if this one has any obvious signals going on. No, not necessarily. Daily again, no, not necessarily as well. So fair enough. Where would I call a continuation phase then? I would be looking for this one to continue on to actually new all-time highs in this case. If you do start to close 4 hour dildos or even just trade back above 57 3/4, obviously if you just trade back above, it's going to be a little bit less formidable than a closure. But if you do close above there, I would be looking for this one to make a stab somewhere somewhere around about 80 bucks or so before the next sort of potential daily pullback or medium-term time frame pullback. Looking at AVAX momentum oscillators over here. Let's see what we got. Daily is going to be pointed up as long as about 55.5. So actually, it would suggest that this one does need to continue today. Otherwise, the correction will probably go on for a little bit longer and probably test down towards those towards those mid to low $40 numbers first. 12 hours going to be doing what? Coming down right now, and will be coming down as long as we're below about 61 bucks. Full hour is doing what? Full hour is not populating. It's broken. Here we go. We'll be popping up with any sort of a closure about 52 bucks on this next closure right here in about 2 hours, 13 minutes, and 50 seconds. So if that can happen, I would be looking for another short-term retest of about 57. And then if you can start to clear above there, I would extend those targets essentially to the prior highs of this run. And then maybe over the next few days, assuming that we do close above that region, then probably somewhere around 80 bucks and then come back to a little bit later. But one of the better charts that we have seen, higher term timeframes are obviously not bearish here. If this one wants to pull back, it's completely fine and probably just puts in higher lows long term, but that can come obviously at much lower prices. But if this thing came back down to like low 40s, that's where it starts to look a lot more interesting if it does choose to pull back. But for right now, I do see that volatility starting to increase yet again, and we do have what looks to be another higher low in the making. So hopefully that was helpful, and there you go for AVAX.